In taxi nightmare news.
Oh no.
Uber?
Submitted by Where's Dad?
Who knows?
You're a dad. And you
He's at the
too.
casino.
Wait, you're a dad?
No, he's the dad.
You're a dad too.
He's a stepdad. That shit don't count.
It counts.
No, it doesn't count.
He's called a dad.
I got Maddie and Sophie.
You know, sometimes when
In
people
white
ask
people
me-
world.
Dude, one day I was just gonna be like, "You're not my real dad."
It's gonna happen.
They always say that. It's like Full House.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when I go out though, like, and people ask me, "Oh, is that your son?" And I'm like, "Oh no, stepson." They give me the craziest look sometimes, like as if I said something wrong.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
You're not supposed to say that.
That's not PC, right?
I guess not.
It's like, oh no, that's my step.
What's the PC?
like by saying, because I'm just supposed to say I'm the dad.
I guess it
I'm
comes
supposed
off
to
like-
accept it.
Comes off like you're like
Separating yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm halfway in. Yeah, I know. I know how it sounds,
see.
but
You're supposed to get choked
that's
up.
not how I feel though.
You're supposed to get a little
But
bit
you
choked
should
up.
just say yeah. Just be like yeah.
I think you have to say he's not my biological son, but I love him like my own.
No,
too much
yeah,
of
you
an
gotta get, but you gotta
explanation.
get choked up about it. You gotta be like, you know, that's not my real son.
Yeah.
But god damn it.
Out of a slight Western
I'll
accent.
tell you what, excuse me. He's my fucking son.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like
know
the,
what I mean? You gotta
yeah.
do
That sounds like a
croak
beer
it.
commercial
You
or
have to croak
something.
it out.
Crow's Light.
Society. yeah.
It's Miller time.
A woman was horrified after noticing her cab driver wasn't wearing any pants. Huh?
Oh, that's a typo.
Take two. No, I'm kidding. Let's leave it in. I like it. Driver wasn't wearing pants.
Yeah.
She was horrified.
What about underpants?
We don't know why.
All I'm picturing is like shitty leather seats with like ball sweat.
Was his AC broken?
Yeah.
Because then I support this 100%.
You know what's funny? So when you do the opposite, right? It's kind of cool. Like you're shirtless, and then you're just walking around with pants, and then like a male model could pull this off, or a buff guy or whatever. But the opposite, no matter how, like you could get a hot guy, you could get like whatever. If he's just wearing a t-shirt with nothing, and his dick is like kind of peeking down the shirt like this.
You do that at home.
I know, but it's
not sexy.
It's not sexy.
It's terrible that she's laughing while she says it.
Because she's getting the image.
Yeah.
It looks like a baby.
It looks like a baby.
Yeah, you look like a fucking baby. I do it because I know how funny it is.
It looks terrible.
Yep.
So you wear an extra long shirt? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm just wearing a t-shirt. I have nothing.
No pants.
Your dick is out.
Yes.
And it's creeping under the t-shirt.
Yes.
You fucking bragger.
Yeah.
He's bragging about that shit.
It's mostly balls.
Yeah.
Mostly balls?
I'm just kidding.
No, but it looks funny. It's like a baby.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
just socks on. Too.
Yeah. Just socks and a t-shirt.
No
just walking around.
pants.
I have a question. Why is the passenger even looking down there in the first place?
Well, she said she didn't realize this until 10 minutes into her ride.
That's what I'm saying. So like, out of a million, or maybe not a million, maybe hundreds of, maybe not hundreds, maybe like out of the 50 Uber rides that I've had,
Yeah.
I would, if you asked me, did any of them not wear pants? I wouldn't be able to answer because I would never check.
Do you ever sit in the front seat?
Yes, front and back and sideways and everywhere.
I never try to look at their crotch.
Out of the thousands, fucking like 7. My client has never seen. All right.
I gotta pick a number that's believable, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys this video clip that she took while she was in the taxi.
Oh shit.
What a pervert.
That's awkward.
So she's a pornographer now?
No, she was just saying like she was just so appalled.
What if he shit himself and had to throw away the pants?
That's what I was thinking.
But then why pick up a rider? Cause so this
He
is
has to make money for his starving children.
You think he's like, oh, sorry, I shit myself, I had to throw away the pants. In your head, that's a possibility. I love that. I love
thinking
that.
that too.
Oh, so I noticed you were looking at my at the fact that I'm not wearing pants. I had to shit myself and throw away those pants. All right.
along with the underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this takes place in China.
Soiled.
China doesn't have Uber, so they have their own.
I did not picture China.
Yeah, they have their own Chinese ride-sharing app, and so.
Pictured like some Romanian dude.
Why?
Really hairy leg.
Well, she did mention she could see the man's hair, like whenever she passes, because this is taking place at nighttime. So whenever
She's peeking.
whenever they would drive past like streetlights, she could see the man's leg hair.
What was he doing? Like jacking off while he was driving?
We don't know why. And so
She didn't bother to ask. She just started filming him. That's a violation.
I don't think she asked while she was in the
People
car.
are so unconfrontational now.
She should have just said, "Why don't you have pants on?"
Yeah, why are you shooting a video?
This also was around 2 a.m. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
Perfect time.
See, of course she's shooting a video because she wants to show everyone how crazy her life is.
Yeah.
You know, and talk about it later. That's what everyone does now.
Look at me, 2 a.m. coming back from the club.
here's the video clip.
I'm wild and crazy.
Oh my god.
Got great legs.
I thought it was a woman's leg. It looks like.
That's a great pair of legs right there.
The driver.
What the fuck?
Well, it is in China, which, you know, kind of feminine.
Hey, Asians make the best.
Yeah.
What do you call them?
What?
What do you call them?
Drag queens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have played sound, but it's just this really loud.
What do you mean hair on the legs? There's no hair on the legs.
Yeah.
You gotta be 2 inches from that shit to see hair.
That's like.
Maybe it's hard to see in the camera.
He was just
Yeah.
holding his shirt down.
And he was holding, So she noticed after 10 minutes in the ride, she was like, why is he only driving with one hand?
He's polite though. It's not like his shirt was up here, like he was covering his junk.
Yeah.
He could be wearing very tiny shorts. And then it's fine. Don't you love that? How it's completely fine if he's wearing very small shorts.
Yeah, like in girls in high school, sometimes they look like they don't have any pants on. They're just walking around with big ass t-shirts.
Sometimes when I wear shorts and a jacket, it looks like that. Looks like I have no pants under.
Oh yeah, that's
Sexy. I like it.
that's cool. That's cool.
So was she able to see his dick?
It's not reported that she was, but it is reported that she contacted the ride-sharing company and to complain about this driver, and that they said that the driver denied her claims.
That's not even my leg.
The company said that they can't remove him from that site since he didn't admit to it, and apparently I don't know
Sir,
why the
Sir, is that your leg? And he's like, no.
Yeah, so they said the only thing they can do is reduce the number of orders that he can take. That's the only thing they could do.
What?
I mean, he got her to the destination.
Yeah,
He's trying to cover
He
his
didn't
dick.
assault her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like with the dick hanging out, like, oh, I get off on fucking doing this. Like, I feel like there's
shame in
something.
it. There's
Yeah.
Maybe he picked up a hooker because it is late at night,
and then
she fucking
stole,
jacked his
yeah.
shit, took his money, so he still had to get his rides up for that day because he lost all his money for that day.
But she
Yeah.
left his phone behind so he could still get rides.
Hookers steal pants?
Yeah, they could.
They can steal
Well, the
pants.
phone's on the dashboard, right? Like all those rideshare people, it's always like some nifty device that holds it.
Like he got his wallet and
Nifty device that holds it.
You know, like every Uber or Lyft you get into, it's always like, oh, where'd you get that little stand from?
Yeah.
Did you ever use the one I gave you?
Nope.
Remember you were like, I need to get one. I was like, I have an extra one, and I gave it to you. Nothing.
Yeah, it's in the car.
It was too much of a nifty device. He didn't know how to use it. Right?
It's in the car.
Well, what would you guys react if you would see this?
I'm not even checking down there. Like I said, in my millions or thousands or 50s or hundreds of rides I've been in, I've never even checked if they're wearing pants.
Well, let's say you just happen to see that your driver was.
If I happen to be peeking,
Yeah.
I would be so offended.
if it's a guy or if it's a girl.
Either one, I'd be absolutely so offended.
Why?
I know, because I can't get offended by anything. I swear to God, it's like, so the fuck what? He's wearing tiny little booty shorts or whatever, or not, or maybe he's like, I'm so bored in life. I like it's like a casual Friday if I take my pants off in here. You know what I mean? Like for him, it's a little different because he's just doing the same thing all day. Good for the guy.
I did something similar. I was hiking up my shorts to like be like underwear, and I covered it with my t-shirt when we were going to the Starbucks drive-thru, and I was like, they're gonna see me and it's gonna look like just a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then
That's how
they
he
didn't look
sounds.
down, and I was like,
They didn't acknowledge him at all, and he felt stupid.
I was like, fuck! Worst pranker in the world.
Yeah.
Hey Jess, if you're in this car, it's 2 a.m., you're alone, this dude doesn't have pants.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't have gotten in the front seat. She was in the front seat, right?
Oh, she's in the front seat.
Yeah,
that's weird.
That's kind of weird to me. Like,
Really? I always sit in the front.
Really?
I do, because in my family, like whenever there'd be a driver and then everyone sits in the back seat, the driver would always be like, what, you're gonna leave me like a taxi? And so like it's,
But they literally are the
is a
taxi
taxi.
though.
no, yeah, for sure. But I guess like it's been like, I'm conditioned to think like I shouldn't leave the driver alone on like, so yeah, I always sit in the front seat.
I like the front sometimes because then I can see more,
Yeah, and then plus I
but I have to talk more.
Yeah, you put yourself in a situation where you do have to talk to the driver when you're sitting in the front.
not always, I just pull out my phone and be like, hey, so.
That's also rude.
But at least I'm in the front seat.
You're in the peripheral vision of each other now.
You guys are weird as fuck. I can't believe two people here admit to sitting in the front seat in a taxi.
yeah.
Weirdest shit I ever heard.
I don't care, I'll be weird.
I don't do that. I like to sit as far away from the driver as humanly possible.
In the trunk?
Yeah.
I'll sit in the trunk, sir.
No, I would. I think you remember when you're a kid and you're like in your neighbor's station wagon and it faces the freaking traffic.
Yeah.
You're all the way in the
Yeah.
butt fuck back seat. Yeah. I would rather sit in there because then I could just do whatever I want, say whatever I want. You know what I mean? I always feel
want your
weird.
privacy?
Well, no, honestly, because it's always embarrassing because Nikki fucking whips out a vlog camera everywhere. Sorry. And so I'm always like, oh, fuck. I just feel like this frozenness when she whips out the vlog camera and like there's a taxi driver there. I'm always like, you know, you have every right to hate us. Every right. But if we were fucking off like way back away, then it's like I can handle it.
So the difference is if you're in the back seat of an Uber versus the front passenger seat, you would feel much more comfortable with the vlog in the back seat, which is only actually the same distance.
I'm never comfortable during a vlog, ever.
Same.
Ever. But I do it, it's fine. And it's fun sometimes, right? But it's the whipping it out thing and not informing the driver, like, hey, sorry, we're gonna film a thing. Like, we're not crazy people. She doesn't really do that. She just whips it out. She's got crazy balls about that. She'll just whip it out anywhere. Grocery store, fucking movie theater. She doesn't care. Like she was doing it at a Louis C.K. show we were at. She whipped out her camera. Like she's a maniac like that. And I'm always like, this is so fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. Only because I don't know. I'm from a different. I'm not like I'm against the selfies and all this shit. I don't like all of it. So.
You're a stand-up comic. You're not a vlogger. You're not a.
Yeah, but I'm a YouTuber. I mean, and I'm a stand-up comic, but I'm known for being a YouTuber. So I accept the title of YouTuber because that's what I am. But I just have a problem going like this. Hey guys, I want to fucking kill myself.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah, you do that. See,
I do.
It takes balls to do. You have to get used to that, right?
Yeah, because and then you look at your bank account and you're like, oh, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And it makes fans happy.
Howdy do, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up on the most recent upload and any other cool content that we put up there. And hit the subscribe button. For the last video, click up here.